But no one cares about that. We just care about Marvel. Let's
When's
go,
Marvel?
Marvel. So here we go. This is the match that a lot of us have been waiting for because we have not seen these two players play. Like we mentioned yesterday during our Marvel Live After Hours, Cosmos is the self-proclaimed King of New York, ChrisG being the former King of New York, you know, prior to moving to Cali. And here we go. We're finally going to get to see these
Clash
two
of the
players
Titans.
face off. All right, so we have ChrisG on the right. It's going to be tough. This is a true mirror. You're going to have to try to remember these colors. We got Halloween-themed Morrigan on Chris's side. Let's just hope the names aren't switched because we'll never really know,
Yeah,
right?
you know.
There we go. Right now, Cosmo is actually up on life, so he's doing pretty well. This is going to be a long set. I can admit that much.
Very much so.
All of these Solstice and ChrisG is really running down on life here.
Oh.
And he loses Morrigan.
Yeah, first blood goes to Cosmos.
Cosmos gets first blood. Now we have Doom coming in. Raw shell kick. And stealing some meter from Chris. Cosmos is looking solid. He's looking healthy. A hard attack into Vergil from Chris. Oh, almost got hit with that shell kick again. That's standing low. It goes for the X Factor. He knows where the problem is. He plays this team too.
And you just see the look on Cosmos' face. Like, he just looks really mentally prepared for
Definitely.
this.
I mean, I did send out a tweet earlier asking people who they thought was going to win between Chris and Cosmos. A lot of people thought Chris was going to dominate. So as the looks of it, Cosmos looking pretty strong. But this is his first game in this 3 out of 5, so plenty of time for Chris to make his adjustments. At the same time, mirror matches. Oh, can we talk a little bit about that? Mirror matches can be annoying. You expect, you know, the team to be played a certain way because you play that certain way and you know what the team can do. So when you play against people who don't really care about things like that, they might do things unexpected that will throw you out.
Everyone deserves that sort of a one cheese tactic.
And the first match goes to Cosmos. And ChrisG gets his Astral Vision off first. Cosmos choosing to save his bar. Probably going to wait until that Astral Vision is down before he gets his going, knowing ChrisG doesn't have his Astral Vision ready. This lands a combo. Missiles ruin it for him, though.
The inadvertent combo breaker.
And Cosmos picks up the hit. Going to be able to Astral here. ChrisG waiting it out. Staying in nice spots, taking very minimal chip from Solstice here. It's fine if he has to block a Rapid Slasher too. You just don't want to block those Solstice. And a hard tag in
Vergil.
If he can get a meter and get the swords up, then he can find an avenue in to pressure Morrigan because Cosmos is looking super solid right now. Another hard tag into Doom.
Yeah, these characters are bleeding here.
No, even though ChrisG is staying at the top of the screen, a hard tag into Vergil. Cosmos wants to fight.
Yeah, he just kind of wants to get this over with. Finish it while you're ahead. I sort of like that mindset.
But ChrisG is playing a very lame game here with Doom. Gets a little bit of damage.
To get that one high time in.
Oh my goodness, he gets the hit on Doom. Is he gonna take first blood again in this game? Both players still have all 3 characters, but ChrisG is leading here. X Factors to save. This might be the turning point for ChrisG. Ooh, no punish on the
and it's time for a fight!
Happy birthday, ChrisG, answering back. Morrigan's coming in by herself. She has 3 meters and no X Factor. So ChrisG, if he can land a hit here, is going to be able to tie up the score. Nice defense from Cosmos. The pressure. He needs to confirm this. Nice confirm off the missiles. Did not have any meter to continue. Just going to keep some safe pressure. she's bleeding. I'm confident ChrisG is going to tie this up right now.
Oh, yeah. If Cosmos does come back,
oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's going to be a really uphill climb.
Snuck that air throw in. There were a lot of Sulfus on the screen when he got that throw.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's tied 1-1. Were you guys expecting this? Were you expecting it to be this close? I know that a lot of people were not.
Well, despite that turnaround, we're going to go right back to the neutral here. This is where you think it's going to be a long, long set. These people know how to play their characters.
Both have Astral Vision, but neither really got anything great off of it. Seeing true mirror matching right now. Yeah, it's going to come down to who has the better Sulfus patterns, right? But not specifically just patterns, but better Sulfus patterns against Morrigan. I'm sure they know what kind of patterns they're going to go for. So you saw earlier, I think it was Cosmos just doing the ground Sulfus, going through the Sulfus underneath while Chris was doing the high-low Sulfus. Oh, it's going to hit.
Yeah, it's going to clip him.
I wonder if Cosmos is, you know, maybe getting a little bit antsy playing this Morrigan mirror, right? Maybe both of them. We saw some hard tags and characters. Don't really want to fight this mirror out. Opts for a double trigger instead of swords. Questionable. He's going to lose Vergil for it. And now Chris is up. Chris looking a little bit more in control now. We all know Cosmos has a good Morrigan, right? His Morrigan is good, but his other two characters, you know, those are a little bit more questionable, right? A little bit more tolerable. So let's see if this is going to be a huge factor for Cosmos when he loses Morrigan, right? Is it going to be a blowout when Morrigan's not on the screen?
Well, I wouldn't say so, because when you talk about Vergil, the turnaround factor is there. It is Vergil, and his X factor is still there.
Oh, Doom.
Chris didn't really get a clean hit him before that happy birthday in the last match, so it still could be, well, not this game.
Now it's just
but
Doom
it still could
the
be
screen.
anyone's game in the next couple of matches.
Yeah, it's very early in the set, 1-1. Cosmos does have X Factor, but he has no meter, and he just got chipped out. Did not even attempt to X Factor. How unfortunate. So 2-1, ChrisG is on match point. He is ready to take all of the pride and glory of this mirror. An early hit for Cosmos, though. Just swooping in with the shell kick.
Here again, up close and personal with those Sulfus. He doesn't
nice
want him to move whatsoever.
Pattern. Pretty interesting. Chris is trying to get away. He's already less than 50% now. Huge Sulfus takes Cosmos back full screen, but that's not stopping him from getting his Sulfus in. Oh, again, you know, Cosmos has really just been going for it.
Yeah.
These shell kicks, this dashing in shell kick, catching ChrisG off guard. Now Morrigan's down, gets the standing low again. ChrisG was probably attempting to push block there, standing low for the second time.
So hard to react to when you're not seeing that.
These matches have been so back and forth. Right, level 3 Vergil. Whoa, questionable X Factor from Cosmos. This could be exactly what Chris needs to set up this comeback. He's gonna wait.
Yeah, that's about it.
He got the rapid slash. Level 3 Vergil is on the screen. Cosmos needs to keep this together. He can fight this out with Doom. Oh, no follow-up though. Blocks the rapid slash this time, but Chris gets the air throw. He's going to be able to take out Doom, but that X Factor time's running out. So if Morrigan can get away, she might be able to lane this out. The shell kicks. Those shell kicks have been
She
hitting
definitely does have the meter advantage when it comes to that. I mean, Astral Vision, but
he just needs to find his space. Now he has Astral Vision up. ChrisG does have that. This is his last bar. That's his last one. Cosmos can wait this out. So much chip. Yeah, he has to be mindful of those teleports. He gets to throw. Is he going to be able to kill? He is going to get a bar,
Yeah,
but she has so much life. A huge drop.
Oh!
Cosmos not quite in range to make it count. Great hit for ChrisG. Going to be able to finish it. Is going to get the bar. Oh. And he lives. Huge break for Cosmos. Living on a
Oh!
but the height of the hitbox on that rapid slash finishes the job.